Satsdaq has just added the option to launch tokens from their Launchpad, and I'm going to show you how. Head over to the Launchpad button. Now, straight away, you'll see there's more options than any other platform out there for launching tokens, and there's 3 different options to choose from. There is fair launch, so that has a larger target, a higher target, so 0.15 Bitcoin. There's speed run, which has a 0.05 BTC target, and that's the target for the token to graduate. So this is probably the one that's most comparable to other platforms. Other platforms have a target of 0.065 at the moment. So this is going to be the fastest one without going into custom settings. We'll look at custom settings in a second. But from there, you put your token name in. So we're going to call it Rocket, and we might call the token symbol of AKR, AKRT, Rocket. And then you add your description and then add your image in there as well. From there, you can add your socials, the initial buy. So once the token's created, you'll be the first transaction that goes through with the buy there, 0.1, and it'll show you how much of the supply you receive. That's a lot, so maybe go 0.001, 1.96 in supply, and then you can launch the token. Now, I don't have any testnet funds in this one, so you won't be able to do it from there, but you see how it's done. Now, this is where the magic unlocks, is when we go into custom. So you can change all the settings you want here, including how much you get back as the creator of that token. This is only on Satsdaq. This is unique to us. So yeah, it definitely gives you more option than anywhere else. So you can set the max supply. Note that this cannot be changed after as well. You can set the decimals, so how many decimal places. Let's say you wanted to send some of your token, you could potentially have that divisible, so 1.00001 of those tokens. If you hover over any of the tooltips, you'll be able to see more information as well. Full configuration. So this is the target for when the token graduates. So I want to raise 0.025 Bitcoin. Then that's the target for the token to graduate. Now, this is the amount of tokens that will be used for the graduation threshold. So these work in hand in hand. And if you hover over once again, you can read more details about it. But the remaining 20%, that will go with the 0.025 into the LP. The rest, the 80%, that's actually given to the people that sent across the 0.025. The LP fee, that goes back to the liquidity providers. So they incentivize people to add liquidity. So it's totally up to the individual, but you can either set that as 0 or a high of 1%. And this is what people are most interested in. You can now change the host fee. So all other platforms default to 1, but we allow you to go up to 3%. So if you were to have a 3% host fee, you're 50% of the net fees. And I'll quickly explain. So the fees are split up between 3 different parties. So there's Flashnet, they run the protocol on Spark. There's Xverse or Satsdaq, where you're launching on, and then there's yourself. And so Xverse is splitting the percentage allocated to us 50-50. So you get 50% of what we get back from those net fees. So it's a fair split straight down the middle. And in the example, if you had 3% host fees, you're getting, and it doesn't show you here, but it's 0.9% of the amount traded you'll get back. And so you'll see here, so you'll get $9,000 from 1 million volume of your token being traded. And it's already carried across, so you can see the details there. The rest is the same, but we can go ahead and launch this token, and why not? Let's do it. So once you launch your token, it will take a couple of seconds to set it up, creating the token, setting up the liquidity pool, and then activating that pool as well. And then we can go ahead and have a look at our token. From there, you can go ahead and share your unique link at the top, and people will be able to buy your token. Also, you'll notice that straight away, your token will appear at the top here as well. So nice and easy to see that one, and then you can start sharing and trading from there. Hope this helps.